alone. Do you see that one?
Okay,
right
so, oh my
and
goodness,
then there's
this whole
all those
thing?
people down in there. What do you think?
That's
She's
like,
holding something in her hand.
that does look like her in a wedding gown.
I
Is
know.
that what you're saying?
Yeah, and I'm feeling like she knew on her wedding day that she shouldn't be marrying him.
Okay, one thing. Hello, I'm Sax Francisco. This is my twin sister, Ellen Francisco. We love to use tea time to check out true crime. And more importantly, we like to solve some mysteries. And I feel very strongly that because of my mediumship abilities, my sister has as strong abilities on a mediumship level. I personally am an advocate for the deceased, especially if there has been a violent or unintended death for the victim. Where is their voice? That's what we are here to do. We're going to do our best to bring forth information. I'm always looking for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And we love tea leaf reading. If you knew how much we could see, you would never want us to read your tea. But anyway, I want my sister to lead this conversation on Lynette Hooker because she has gone right into it herself. She's done many readings on it already. I feel like I've only gotten my little toes wet. And we want to solve this. We want to give some information that could help. So I'm going to let you carry away. We were just looking at the tea leaves quickly, and we're seeing Lynette in this wedding gown. And I love what you just said there, as if she knew on her wedding day that she shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah. And you also see there's like a hut there. There's like a hut and a bunch of people.
And a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was an outdoor wedding.
I wonder too. And I wonder if it was on some kind of a tropical place.
I know, almost like they got married on an island.
Yeah. I'm also seeing this F. It's very ornate. It's got all.
I see
how
it.
that is, and you see how there's almost like a fishing.
Gosh,
hook
it's
in there?
almost Gaelic.
It almost feels like
it's
a
almost
fishing
Gaelic.
hook in there, though.
Oh
too,
my
right?
gosh! You know what?
You see that in
it's
there?
almost like they're ocean spirits. That's reminding me of a Gaelic ocean spirit.
And
oh my Lord!
I saw spirits under the water.
Oh my God! As if she was going to be claimed by the sea.
Yeah, exactly. Welcoming her into the underwater world. I also keep seeing an A, and I keep hearing the name Adrian for some reason. I did at the very, very first when I looked into the bottom of the cup. I had this impression of a giant dragon on almost like a pirate ship. I don't know if you can see that.
Right at the bottom? Yeah. Is that where you're pointing?
Right at the very, very bottom right in the center of the cup in here. Like I see a dragon.
That I definitely see that impression of demonology again, where it's sort of like the dark side. Yeah. Like something from the dark side trying to consume a victim almost.
This almost to me looks like a magistrate at court.
Oh my goodness, I can see it. Even the wavy
wiggy.
The wavy wig. Here, and would you mind setting it into there? Where did we see that? Wait a second, point to that again.
Here, right here.
Oh yes. Okay, so
underneath this little dot of pink.
Right in there.
Yeah, it's almost like I can see the wig. So that makes me think that something's going to happen in Bahamas, right? Like that's the court magistrates.
Judicial happenings in Bahamas.
I did see him arrested. Now I think they did arrest him when they held him for questioning, but the fact is he
was able to leave.
In the teacup I saw him in orange on the bottom and green on the top, and each color at jail means something different,
right?
So I was thinking,
orange is
I'd be curious to know if they clothed him in the Bahamas or if this is something that's yet to come.
It's funny, I see him in orange when you're talking about that, so I can certainly imagine that there's something happening, and I see him handcuffed with his hands in front and he might be looking up at them with puppy eyes going, "You can't possibly think I did this, do you? Yeah. I couldn't possibly have done this to my wife."
Yeah, and I do see a guy in here all kind of chill, all kind of laid back, like he's got all the time in the world and distractions and side.
That looks like he's with a dog, though. Do you see that?
Yeah, that too.
I wonder if they had a dog from the past that was important.
Well, I saw so many dogs in her other cup before, too. Like, I saw poodles and
maybe they had
all kinds of things.
Maybe they had them. But when I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing the dog, do you see that he's on his knees?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
See, this is creepy. We know that they didn't have a dog on the boat, though, right? They obviously,
No,
right?
I don't think so.
Okay, but what it feels like to me when I'm seeing that, you see how he's on his knees. It's almost like he's getting to prepared to like bury her somewhere, and it's almost like, hey, you can go see all your dogs. Like, I know that sounds nuts, but that's what it reminds me of. I think there are dogs in heaven that knew Lynette.
Maybe.
That knew Lynette.
Yeah.
That is really wild. That's almost like
Isn't
a
that
spirit
amazing?
of
I
the
know.
wedding. Like,
Yes,
do you want to
because-
put that
and
on
again,
for
remember-
a second?
yeah.
Watch this. It almost looks like, you guys look at this. Okay, right here we're
that
talking
pink.
about.
You
You
can
see
see
how
the
there's
pink
this,
streak.
consider that to be a woman in her wedding gown. You see how that is?
Mm-hmm. And the trail.
And the trail behind her. You see that there, right?
Yeah.
So interesting. And it looks a little haunting to me, because I would agree.
does.
It looks like it's her spirit there.
Exactly.
Like at the wedding.
Yeah, because I can almost see this.
Walk the other way, but you keep going. How long were they married?
A long time.
Because
decades.
he isn't the father
No, they both have
of
kids.
the daughter, right?
Yeah, they both have kids. I'm seeing almost like a giant spider come up over everything. So I do feel like she would have had that entanglement. I'm also, yeah, a lot of this was way bigger than she was. Let's see a girl down at the bottom of the cup too there. Keep seeing butterflies.
Well, you know why I see butterfly? She told me. Remember, I told you that I heard her when I was watching TV, listening to TV, and all of a sudden I heard her voice. I'm in the mounds, and she started to give me all. That's why I personally feel she's buried in sand. I believe she's buried in the mounds, and there are places that are referred to as mounds in Bahamas. But more importantly, she also said that she felt very liberated with her death. This death at least did liberate her from what she felt trauma was. So in one way, she was imparting on me that she was happy to be out of his pain in that light.
Geez.
That she felt this liberation, and then she turned into a butterfly in front of me.
Oh, perfect.
And she told me that she's so liberated that she wants to appear as a butterfly to her daughter, so her daughter knows she's there.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I feel that's going to happen. And butterflies are powerful. Monarchs can be known to have that connection to the dead. So let's see if her daughter ever notices that. It's funny. I do hear criminal court in my head.
Right.
So
yeah, I think
he's
so
not
too.
getting away with this,
No.
even if he's like off visiting his mom and looking like a nice son. Enjoy your time, because I feel you will be whisked away to spend time. And maybe it's appropriate for him to see his mom, because he's going to be in there a long time.
Yeah, and you want to look at it some more? I do.
Okay, yeah, this is nuts. This is so much stuff.
I know. It's like...
Okay, so you see this clumping.
Yeah.
Do you think this would indicate that he was going island to island to island to try to figure out where to like do this?
Maybe.
Or location.
Yeah,
It's almost
maybe.
like he's going, here, let me check this. Let's go over here.
Well,
let me
I
check
felt
this.
that they'd
Let's
done
go over here.
some-
Let me check this.
Yeah.
Let me go here.
I felt like they'd done some reconnaissance
Where he was
before.
purveying. Purveying.
It's like,
And I remember seeing that when I did the little mini
Yeah.
reading with you. He was purveying right in front of her. Can you
Right.
imagine
I can,
your husband
yeah,
wanting to
it's
kill
nuts.
you, and he's looking over your shoulder thinking in his head, I don't know if that'll work.
Right.
Maybe it's over here. This is how icky this person is. This is like so calculating, crassly calculating is what I want to
that's
say.
where I see the spider legs come out.
And, and I also do, you know what? Those are shark waters. Would there be dolphin down there as well?
Who knows? I mean...
They do have shark mound, which is wild. I don't know if you
Right.
ever did look at that image of the shark mound, as they
No,
call it.
no.
That is incredible because from the air, it looks like a shark.
Hmm.
And it's formed by the sand. But this, yeah, there's all sorts of funny stuff there. And it almost looks like a seahorse. Is that where you saw the seahorse?
Well, no, I saw the seahorse
Oh.
right here. See this seahorse right here? Gosh,
Oh.
I have my cute little point.
Okay, isn't that interesting? But you see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
See how that comes out
Oh, yeah.
and curls?
Yeah, that does
so
look
that's
like
like two. Let's put that on here for a
Here, I
second.
got a little nail here.
Okay, we're going to do two cameras because we got this. Okay, so, oh, how are we doing that? It is this. Okay, it's that clumping over here. Okay, so if you guys look at that closely,
Yeah.
there's a head here,
Right.
and then you can see it curl. You see that curling of the bottom of the seahorse there. So same thing over here. You can see the seahorse in this clumping here. So look at that real close for a second. So seahorse is usually the symbology of the man taking care of the babies, but was he the type?
I'm seeing a seahorse right there. See?
Oh, that's totally a seahorse again. Okay,
See
so
how that is there?
what's the symbology of seahorse?
They
That would
mate
be
for life. That's the type.
Oh,
of
they
the-
mate for life.
So I think that would have been him, right? Like that points to his jealousy.
And that's why he wouldn't want to let her go.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think she was hooked into something. Remember, I felt like he had tampered with her feet somehow. And every time I see this little hook thing that looks like an F,
You know what's kind of crazy? Yeah, that
wonder.
F is wild.
it does seem like something from a past
It's
life almost
like
too.
I know it's
Yeah.
almost like a tool. Like if I didn't know better, it's almost like Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with the wrench. Like what
Yeah.
did he use? Like is
Yeah.
that a weapon
Where is
or?
this? It's like right in
And that's
here.
where I thought it was some kind of.
Oh, there it is, right there, like right in there. The end of it. Let's see.
I don't think it's doing its justice because it looks really
No, but-
predominant in the cup. Maybe we could put it into a closer photo and post it.
Almost like an artifact or something historical or something.
I know, it's almost something tangible that...
Almost like you'd open a beer with it or something, you know. It could double as a can opener or a bottle opener.
You know what's interesting when I'm seeing sea urchins? Okay, I'm going to show you something. Is it okay if I show you something?
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Or you want to
Well,
follow
no,
what
all
you
of a
saw
sudden
first?
I just saw this like crown all in here.
Oh, I do see the crown. Does he drink whiskey?
I don't know what that
No, I
is
think he's a
about.
beer boy.
No, I think that has more to do with the Bahamas.
The crown. Oh, the equivalent of the crown coming after him.
Right? Because
Okay.
don't they have the same judicial system there as we do? Like
I'm
they
not
have-
sure. Okay, so when I'm seeing this clump, as you were holding the cup this way, okay, when Ellen was holding the cup this way, there's this clump in here. And when I'm seeing it from the side, look at it. Does it look like a sea urchin coming out again? Where there's, I don't know if it's the right angle, but I'm getting him, when I'm looking at the waves and whether he's really going to throw her to the sharks, if that really was what he was doing, when I'm seeing some of these sea urchins appear, do you know what makes me see? They're angry. It's
urchins?
almost like,
The waters?
I feel like they're angry at him. It's almost like, call me nuts. It's almost like, don't you dare put her in our sea. It's almost like the sea
Whoa.
urchins do not want
I
murder
wouldn't
in
be
their
surprised.
sea.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So it's almost like that water was calm, right? Like the night he said this happened,
Yes.
people had photos and it was calm. But when I'm seeing the sea urchins where he's really thinking, am I going to throw her to the sharks? I don't know. It makes me think something along that line could have been proving to be very difficult for him. You know, it makes me think he attempted this. Do you think this is...
Another
Remember
time,
when you said
earlier?
that you see her in water and she's trying to
Yes.
get back up?
Yes.
Okay, I think he... That makes me question if he was playing with her to see, let's see how easy this is. Boop. Oh. And just like testing it.
Maybe.
To just kind of go, let me just see if this would really work. Like if I threw her off, what's like, how far is she going? Right? Because if you're going to push someone off a boat, like they could drop right beside it, or are they like far enough where the sharks are? It's almost like he was trying to test something out, where I think he was a you know what, like an SOB. This is hideous. I don't like the images coming when I see him. I feel what I'm seeing here, sadly, is I feel she felt that this was coming. It's almost like his energy was so bizarre that it might be why she sent that message anyway to whoever she texted to say, it's worse, I'm getting out of here. Because he is sadistic. This man is sadistic. He was trying to cause bizarre pain. Like he is. He's like a masochistic abuser.
Yeah. I see the half moon a lot, or like the new moon. I see the new moon a lot. I see a lot of faces in here. Do you see how those?
Yep.
Just a whole row of them. They look
well,
like
it's
females.
almost well, and it could be so many people were. It's almost like that reminds me of when people were really witness to like watching them go by, but nobody knew it was going to be this bad. Like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at people are just walking by. Oh, who knew she was going to disappear? Like 5 hours later.
I can also see an owl in here, and I'd seen one earlier just as I was pouring the water in, you know, as everything was moving around. And I don't know if there's even owls down there, if that was something she related to.
Do you know if he's part Scottish or UK energy?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, because all of a sudden I'm seeing some Scottish background that might be, I don't know if he's part Scottish, but or part UK. It makes me wonder if part of his family's from the UK anyway, because I don't know, I just see that gruffness again of him, and it's almost like it makes me wonder if their family had a lot of drinking in it, period. Like, have they been drinkers for a while? Did he learn to drink in his own family? Because there's this real, boy, when he gets into alcohol, I feel like a real ugly part of him really does come out.
Yeah, I see the word baby here, and I don't know if you see the Y there. And all of a sudden I see the sign, I think for Scorpio there.
Oh.
Scorpio baby.
Oh, yeah, that looks
that?
like a Scorpio, exactly.
Right?
Like, it kind of looks like a lobster, too.
Yeah.
Could be both.
Yeah.
But Scorpio, well, he certainly did sting her.
I think the village, wherever they were, I think there's a lot of people really working hard on this. You know, like just really...
Where they don't want to let it go either.
Yeah, combing the land, combing the little water shores. So if I saw the dragon and the certain sense of a pirate boat, now I know they've taken command of the boat, the Coast Guard, so I'm sure it's safe, but you have to wonder if there's such a big pirate ship at the bottom of this, if that's significant somehow.
Well, the U.S. Guard just stole the boat.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And docked it in the USA.
Point. That's true. They're the pirates.
They pirated that boat away from the pirate murderer. You know,
funny.
like, so I guess it depends what pirate side of the ship you're on, but seems to work.
Right.
And it does seem ghoulish. Like,
it's so ghoulish.
He's so ghoulish on that damn thing. It's like, I feel like his spirit would haunt it even if he died. Like, it's almost like, you know, like, and he really is into possession, hey? If it's mine, it's mine.
Well, this
There's
is why
something wild about this with him.
That's why I think we're seeing the seahorse so many times, because, you know, he probably was like, you're never getting out of this.
And if they bought that boat together, I'm still willing to say there's something about him that is so dominant that he would still, it's his boat. You know, even if it's like the hookers, I feel like he's got that ownership syndrome where it's important for him to feel like he's got the upper hand on something, especially her.
Oh, definitely. He would have to be the authority. Yeah.
You know, I see him hitting her, so I don't know if they really did have domestics where he just hit her and then she's like, I can't let this go. Do I call? So she must have called in at least a couple of times with his domestics if they've been together this long.
Yeah, I know only
Because
one for
I
sure.
feel too much where he's always going for her head or face or like slapping her. So anything around here, I feel like, God, she was always under attack.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing waters that are kind of shallow with a lot of brush in them somehow. Do you know?
Well, could that be dry seaweed, tides going in and out, and it
I also feel like
dries,
it's like reeds. You know how waters
can be deep.
Have reedy and real thin, tall branches, growing. And they break and they fall underneath and things like that.
So
I
almost
feel like
a marsh?
It's almost like a gnarly part of, you know, like it would take a little more effort to get in and out of there. It's like you'd be walking a lot of branches, but they'd be submerged in the water. Don't know where that would be.
God, did she always like to make things? Was she
this is it. You know what? Yeah, I saw,
see like sewing and
that's
fabrics
what
and
I saw in
patchwork.
one of my exactly. I saw like a little factory set up. I think she did it with her friends.
And
yes.
I wonder if she brought it onto the boat. Was she wanting to still do that? Or had she traveled collecting things that she could make?
Perhaps, yeah.
Because I feel like this
for sure
patchwork
she did the sewing,
or colors
and I think she did it with friends or a club or something.
And it would have been like a real beautiful expression of who she was.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's something so sweetly dainty
about her.
Like just maybe that's why she's choosing to like be seen as a butterfly as well, because like how beautiful are butterflies even in the wind. They seem to have this incredible resilience and strength.
And I think she did really believe in love. I mean, you know, she showed up at the altar. There's all these hearts everywhere. There's little arrows going through them. There's a sense of this sort of fairy tale, larger than life kind of a thing. And I think she just, I think she had high ideals. And then,
you know, it's so funny when you were turning that, all of a sudden I could see an image where I see an eye, and it's almost like she's giving me this impression that even though she's gone, like I could see this image in there that's just this eye, and it's kind of like poking through a dimension, you know, when like an eye can still see through.
Yes.
And I can still see this. Okay, so...
Oh, I see the eye.
Do you see what I mean? Like she's doing this. So even though she's gone, she is still looking in on this.
Oh, wow.
I'm hearing that she wants resolution. Like he can't just get away with this is what I see her doing. Like, he just can't get away with this. Okay. Like he's not, right. And I mean, like she's coming through a dimension, like she can still see into this and she can still see here.
I see a cross too. I see a cross almost like, and I'd seen that in the other cup.
Where?
Almost like a, X marks the spot kind of grave marker.
Oh, I know. Where were you seeing that? Okay, so you think it might be on land if he's marking a grave?
Well, no, I feel like it's underwater treasure somehow.
Do you think it's that or
no?
Oh no, that's where the justice dude was.
Yeah, it's really
okay. Well, I feel like she's watching in on this. She's not that far. Like, because she is unsettled about her own daughter. It's almost like she is so unsettled that her daughter is going through this now. Like, her daughter should not be needing to deal with a murdered and missing body. So I feel like she's not leaving that quick to leave her daughter alone with this. That's what she's showing me, that her daughter won't be alone in this. And, you know, it's really funny. Like, for some reason, I'm seeing spear fishing.
I keep seeing this bear here. Do you see the bear there?
Oh, yeah, I could see the bear there. Spear fishing as if did this bugger go like that type of fishing that
I
needed
have no
spear
idea.
fishing?
I have no
I would
idea.
be curious about that because I keep seeing this feeling that he's spear fishing. She doesn't like it. And I would not want to be on any boat with him if he was operating any form of like I'm like, do spear fishers like send, like, what happens when people do spear fishing? Are they doing this,
Or is
are
it like
they
a bow and arrow release?
releasing something that is okay? Because for some reason I'm seeing that kind of weapon. I don't know that they really have it, but I would feel like he's the type of dude that is so sadistic that if he had one of those, he might have thought of using that on her as an, well, I could just say it was an accident. Like, this guy really has sadistic thinking. I feel like he thought of several ways to do this. I don't know if you get that idea, but
No,
I think he was turning over, like, but shark-infested waters. Sir, it's funny how you see bear. I see it here.
the bear.
See how that spilled? We spilled some tea on a little napkin, and when it's over here, I see the profile of a bear. Funny enough, too. So in any event, you know, the only time I got the hit on where she was buried, when I swear I heard her voice in my head saying that thing about the mounds. So I keep having this sense that he killed her on land, smothered her. But like, I feel this, like I literally feel this. She wore glasses too, didn't she? Look what just happened. Like, I feel he was going after her. Like, that's what I feel. Like, she's making me feel this when I got the information of what really happened. And my take for where she was killed, I swear, I think she was killed on land. And I think he just like, hey, I was going to do the shark thing. Like, that was really like the best plan. She would just disappear and be eaten.
Right.
Like, there'd be no freaking evidence. That would be the best. But I swear something happened after they had those drinks. That's my feeling. And I keep getting this impression. We were going to look it up on Google Earth to really look at that establishment, the Abaco Inn. I would love to know if it's matching what I'm getting, because I feel he just like did something behind this place and then walked to the dinghy. So I guess that's still, it would be good to know if anybody ever really saw her walk to that dinghy.
I wonder if there's any, I keep seeing these golf clubs and things like that through here. And then there's this really big one right in here. Do you see that?
Well, I saw that, funny enough, a
Almost
little
looks like,
earlier.
I mean, it also kind of looks like an anchor.
Well, maybe it would be worth it to chart, are there any golf courses near mounds? And if we're looking at the potential that she might be on land, is that one of the clues? Because I do see, I saw the golf flag. That's what I saw.
Eh?
That's what I saw in there. I didn't see a golf club. I saw it like there's a putting.
Is there? There's a putting range somewhere around?
I don't know, but that's what it reminds me of. You know the flags that go in the putting holes where golf and it's a flag? That's what I was seeing.
Oh, do you see that
so whether
skeleton
it's mini
in there?
or
That,
not.
like skeleton in the back down there? All that.
Oh my God.
Do you see that?
That's like a pirate skeleton.
Yeah. So gross. See if we can get that.
I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
there
See.
it is.
Ew. Okay. Do you
like
guys
that
see
black and
right
white.
in the bottom, right in here?
It even looks like a red.
It's ghoulish.
It
You
even
guys,
looks
the
like a
same
red
thing.
mouth.
It's like, and it's almost like smiling to kind of go, is there going to be a murder here tonight? That's
It reminds me of
gross.
something like that on Tim Burton. You
Yeah.
know, it's got the
Yeah, exactly. Where it's
stitch
ghoulish,
marks.
watching and witnessing to see if is someone arriving here tonight, and you know, like
So I think darkness just follows that dude.
He is
brings
darkness,
it.
hey?
He brings it along with him.
he is darkness.
Yeah. So I think he just checks out in whatever way he does, and it just kind of runs over and runs his body.
That looks like another
mermaid.
seahorse.
Yeah.
So we're now seeing 3 seahorses in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but that's another clue though. What if we've never been to Bahamas? You haven't. What if they're like, do they have seahorses on a beach?
I have no idea.
That could be another reason it's coming up. Could it be a locator, not just a spiritual metaphor? And usually when I see animals like this, even if I vaguely know what their spiritual meaning is, I always suggest that people get on Google, look at a spirit book on animals, and read those messages as well, because you'll usually see that something is resonating and describing a condition or situation that could be elemental in this as well.
Oh, I almost feel like there's Lynette going up in the elevator up into where she's being met.
I see that. It's like an escalator.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an escalator going up to
look,
heaven.
do you see the horses up above it? And the pillar?
I see the pillar and the horse.
Yeah.
And one person kind of going, sorry, you've arrived.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I see. Yeah, it's true, you're here. We'll show you the ropes. And didn't I pick up, I'll show you the ropes on the last reading?
So interesting.
Did I say something weird about ropes in that reading?
I don't remember.
Okay. It's not funny.
I said, what, Scorpio baby?
Yeah.
Okay. And over here, I'm seeing Taurus.
Which is the opposite to Scorpio.
Right. So I wonder if there's some kind of discovery during some of these.
We just had a Scorpio.
And I also see the Leo lion in there. Do you see that?
Well, and the funny thing is, it almost looks like a wolf to me, to be honest. That's crying.
That's true. Yes, that's true too.
It looks like a wolf who's crying.
I know, that is true too. I know,
right? Oh my God, that's so heartbreaking. Or it could be a husky crying.
And that's part of the train of her wedding dress.
If she keeps having, it would be interesting to know how many dogs has she had.
So many.
And what are their breeds? Because that looks like either a husky, maybe German Shepherd, but that's sad when I'm looking at that. Yeah. That's very sad. As if it's sort of like it wasn't her time to come. This freaker. I'm just going to call him a freaker.
And
it wasn't her time to come. Do you see that?
Yeah, but I also keep seeing her in the water, like the underwater creatures or whatever, welcoming her, the underwater energies.
Oh man, I know, right? So, well, do you think it's possible if he still drowned her and buried her on land? Or do you still really get...
I still think that they made it back to the boat and then something went wrong, and then that's why and when he used the dinghy again.
To take her out because she was killed on the boat? That's what you're thinking? Whereas I think she was killed on land. But I would agree, like, the sea creatures are
big
pissed
time,
off.
Yeah.
About.
Yeah.
Like, don't give her up to the sea. It's almost like they were, if that's what he was really trying to do, and if that's truly what happened, the sea was restless over this, is what I would say.
Yeah.
Or did he try to drown her? It didn't work. I don't know. I don't know about that. I just see her fighting his hands off when he's trying to smother her this way. So I do not believe he would have choked her neck. But I don't like the way those creatures look in the water. They're not very happy about anything. They're not happy about anything. It's almost like they're hissing. They're coming up to hiss. Like, this is it's unacceptable. Like, there shouldn't be murder in these waters. Like, that's almost what I'm hearing them say. So I can see why you think she really did end up in the water. I wonder if he still wanted to follow through on his plan either way, if she was already killed. Maybe that was still his idea, to get rid of the body, still throw her over.
Oh, yeah. How else would he?
Well, you know, that's a funny thing. In that reading I did...
The fewer people around,
for you,
the
remember,
better.
though? That reading I did for the leaves that you first did. Remember I saw that the dinghy... I actually still kind of wonder did he kill her somewhere else, somehow get her in the dinghy one way or another afterwards? He still would have had to go back for the body if he killed her on land.
Right.
And still do it somehow in front of people who are having dinner and accommodations. But how late is late? Not everybody stays up on these small islands all night long.
No.
They're probably the ones that are going to sleep because they're going fishing or something.
Right.
Who knows? But in any respect, he would, if it's on land, he's still got to go get her, still got to get in a dinghy. And I swear I saw that image in the last tea leaves where it's almost like he's picking up the dinghy. Remember I made that argument that his foot looks like it's on land when he's pulling up that dinghy. So my reasoning on that is her body already in the dinghy, dead? And he's not lifting her out of the dinghy. He's like coming up with the dinghy and kind of going, I gotta spill her over, you know, onto land. So that's why it's like, geez, did he really bury her on land? Because, okay, let's think of this. If he merely threw her to the sharks, that's done. They're really shark infested there. So how long has that taken? Why does he need 9 hours?
I don't know.
Unless he needs to hide a body, is a thought for me. Does he still need to hide the body? But I would agree, man. Like, maybe the sea was telling him to go, you know what, don't put her in here. And I don't know. But I would agree, those sea creatures are not happy. So if she went in there, whoa, that would have been like, holy crow.
Unsettled.
I think the waves would have been there because the sea urchins would have been going, what were you doing? Bleep, 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 bleep.
Right.
So I still have to say I'm at an impasse on, other than the little clips I got, that's all I got on. Where could she be? I think he moved sand out of the way, and if she's buried on land, if I swear to God, that guy got away with just the easiest thing where he's not even, we don't even have to dig into the earth. If he did it that way, I feel he was just doing this. We just move all the sand out of the way and just, make a little alcove and just like slide her in there and then just cave all the sand back on her. Like, I swear if he did it that way, it was almost like slipping her into a pizza oven. I know that sounds funny, but you know the shape of a pizza oven?
Yeah.
That kind of alcove? Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. So if it's on land, that's my best
kind of looks
suggestion.
Like that here too, right?
I know, right?
Like in that,
where it's almost like there's this hollow and he's just been able to like slip her in there.
I saw that in the first time too.
It's almost like a womb. Almost like a womb.
Yeah, there was a point where I thought it was maybe bigger and he could actually get the boat in there, but it would be a little harder to get, like it would have to be a really, really small boat to get in there. So I wonder if it has water at certain parts of the tide.
I know, because that's what happens with the mounds. They keep changing because of the...
So does the tide go out at night or does it just go out in the daytime?
That's a good question, but
if the tide was out at all, he might have had access to something where he could almost walk through it or drag through it instead of...
Or if the... or if it was high enough, the boat could get in further.
Maybe. And then...
dumps her out and then takes the bigger boat out. I don't know, but I would agree that it's... But I wondered with the last reading, my thought was he truly planning to just send her to the sharks? Because I remember thinking he started this 7 to 10 days before she really died, that he was like, I'm doing this. There's a countdown and I'm doing it. And if he was, let's think about that for a second. What was I going to say? There's this countdown, and I would agree. I think he was really going to throw her to the sharks. I think that was really the original plan. But I think a different opportunity came up, and it was like, this could be done like this. And that's where I think he smothered her and just like discarded her somewhere and was like crossing his fingers that no one's going to see her. I'm coming back later.
Right.
That's my wonder. Boy, it's roasting all of a sudden here. Are you burning up? It's like I'm burning up.
Sometimes that happens. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I can offer any more We know he did it.
Mm-hmm.
We know he's sadistic.
Mm-hmm.
And we know he's possessive, so there was no way she was getting out of there from his life. I would
Especially
agree.
if he knew that she was trying to.
And he's so burly and abrupt. I feel like whatever happened, it would have caught her totally off guard. Totally off guard.
I just wonder if there's going to be discoveries during some of these astrology signs that I mentioned. No, like something more significant during the whole Taurus season, which we're just about to get to.
Well, we just had the Scorpio moon.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
We just had the Scorpio moon.
I know, and I kept seeing the moon all the time there, too.
So,
And it was a full moon that night.
That she went missing?
She made a point of going, oh, the moon wasn't up yet. And I was like, yeah, it comes up on night. It's not long after the sun goes down that the moon comes up on a full moon night. Do you know? Mm-hmm. Anytime I've ever seen the moon.
All right. Well, I think that's all I've got on Lynette Hooker. I think that's about it for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well.
So I don't know if we have any more answers then, because you've looked at it more than I have.
Just so many things in here.
You know what? And did you get the feeling in the last reading that there might be... We get an impression that there are more witnesses and they don't realize it.
Yeah.
Okay, that was one of the things, because I'm getting that impression now too, that it's like, wait a second. There's at least one couple, if not two, that might have just gotten off of the island obliviously, not realizing this really happened, and then
they're catching
maybe
up with the
see
headlines
it in
later.
the international news, and they're like, what? We were just there. What? You never know. If police are doing a good job, they would have gone to all the resorts saying who was here. We want that contact information, and we'll just say, do you remember anything? But I feel, this investigation isn't over. So even if there's quiet, I haven't been following it, so I don't know how much is really being reported by
they're not going to dole it out
or
too much
police
for
as
the
usual.
public, I don't think.
But I would agree there's a lot happening behind the scenes, and they're not letting it go. And USA if U.S. Coast Guard sees the boat, the U.S. must be investigating as well then, right? Like, why would they?
Well, the Coast Guard opened an investigation
on their own.
Yes.
Okay,
independent
then, so it's
of
the
the U.S. government and independent of the
because it happened in waters.
Government.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
So they seized the boat. Yeah. They surveilled the boat from above with the plane that I saw in the teacup last time. And which I thought was wild. It was just one plane keeping an eye on them. And then they intercepted. And then they attached it to their boat thing. You know how they do
Pirated it away.
That is so funny. That's so funny.
We can take it.
I see some things that I don't understand. Like, for instance, I keep seeing dinosaurs. So I'm just curious if somebody was into dinosaurs that's in her life. Or again, if there's some interest in either anthropology or some kind of history thing. And I do keep seeing images almost of like Egyptian stuff too. So I don't know, maybe that was a past life. Maybe I don't know what all that is
Karma
about.
coming to the table in this life.
Something. And then of course, even seeing what looks like a chuck wagon up above and that whole thing. So who knows? Maybe she read a lot of books. Maybe she read a bunch of different kinds of things.
Oh my gosh. You know what? This is such a crazy thing. I have a feeling they're going to find something that she wrote on the boat. It makes me wonder if she kept a journal on the boat of the stupid things he was doing to her.
Maybe.
And she's just tucked it away thinking that she was going to be killed.
Maybe.
So,
who knows?
You know, and sometimes people just write a few things like, I think he's going to kill me. And
Maybe.
They leave it on the boat. I think they're going to find something that incriminates him that she wrote, and it's somewhere on that boat. Did you see the footage of how unkept the boat was?
No.
It was really sad for the daughter to walk into. Like, it was so sad. They let her walk in and somebody videoed it. It was so sad. Because it was just such disarray. I feel she kept more of a journal. I think she kept more of a journal than it could be surprised. She might have left like a clue to what was leading up to this. You know, when it does seem intense and you just think something's going to happen and I don't know who to tell.
And
I'll just write it down.
Pieces,
I think he's going to kill me. He said this today. And then, like, how would he know? So, okay, so that's all I got.
Right.
That's all I got. Okay.
Wow.
May the truth come to the surface for all investigators, for the family, and deceased spirits have an incredible way to leave messages for people to catch.
See that screaming woman there?
Oh my gosh.
With all that stuff like sticking out of her head.
Yep.
Like,
I know.
Like somebody's going crazy.
On that note, we're going to say goodnight. And lots of prayers for her discovery and retrieval. Solving
People
and
who love
resolving is what we're hoping for.
Right.
Solve and resolve and bring this lady home. I think she's in the sand.